Hey everyone, so I know it's been a while since I did a video like this, and before you ask, yes, I know people have done videos discussing about this topic in particular, and it's just that I know it might sound redundant that I am doing my own video about this, but I've been wanting to talk about this certain show for about 2022 at least, mid-2022, so now, after so long of throwing ideas around, now I'm finally comfortable with finally doing this, and the reason why I'm also wanting to, talk about this, because the show we're discussing in general really has me concerned about, kids in general and their consumption of this certain show. In fact, I would say it's awful level of Caillou of all things, where it teaches kids really bad morals, but for this show we're going to be talking about, it has nothing at all. Like, it's just only bright colors, flashing lights, transitions that are so fast, and basically character designs that are so fucking bland and boring and practically ugly and creepy in a way. So today, we are going to be discussing Cocomelon. Yes, today we're going to be discussing about the show that has captivated so many children across the US that it's creepily scary that this certain kid show that was made on the internet is getting so much attention. So what we're going to be discussing about is the fact that this show is basically has no substance and is pretty much just, I feel, is probably secretly made by the FBI to test some scary technology on children that basically turns them into media-consuming zombies that is brainwashing them in a way. And it really scares me that it's just like every time when Cocomelon is on, these kids like run up to the TV and start watching, or when the parents turn off Cocomelon, they start freaking out and throwing tantrums. Really bad tantrums, in fact. Like, I've seen so many Reddit posts about actual parents that have experienced, like, what has Cocomelon done to their children. In fact, none other preschool show has ever done this before. Like, when I was growing up, I was watching stuff like Naughty, Beefy and the Flowers, I think that was the name of the show, and also Sesame Street, Go Diego Go. And heck, even Dora of all things. Like, sure, Dora is annoying, but she actually teaches you Spanish and actually gives you, like, life lessons. What does Cocomelon do? It's basically nursery rhymes. Like, there's no substance to this show at all. I know I shouldn't be, like, aggravated about it, but, like, if I'm having my own children watch this, I would probably turn it off too, because to be brutally honest, this show is not your child's worth of time, really, because it doesn't teach them anything. It doesn't. Hell, the fact that it was from the internet makes it even more scary that it's just like, media from the internet that's being consumed by children is not 100% okay. Like, have you seen Elsa Gate, where it's just like these grown-ass adults were putting fetishes on, like, fictional characters that these children like Elsa, Spider-Man, and all these other fictional characters? And to be brutally honest, when I make my own shows, it's just like, if I ever decide, I'm not saying I will do this, but if I ever decide to make a preschool show, I would actually make it to have, morals, educational stuff, and stuff that would actually teachers would recommend to their children. Like, it's just like Cocomelon is something that should never be recommended to anybody, really. And the fact that it's getting, like, widespread attention and there's gonna be a fucking movie of all things really creeps me out, that this preschool show is getting so famous when there's no substance to it. I would say it's even worse than Caillou of all things. Like, even the kid who's infamous for throwing tantrums and being a little brat is even more better than this piece of garbage. And by the way, the characters, they're so fucking forgettable as shit. Like, the only character I only know because it's just like I've seen so many of the Cocomelon videos is JJ. Like, that's the only character I know from the entire show. Everybody else, I don't fucking know the names of them, like, at all. And by the way, why does it look like their gums are freaking bleeding? In conclusion, stay away from Cocomelon, and do not, and I repeat, do not ever, in a million years, never let your children watch it. I don't care how much you're stressed out of your life, never let them watch Cocomelon. So, that was the video. See you all next time. Bye.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?